there is. Lappy!
A big warm welcome to everyone joining us here at Lindy Hop. We are Sam and Gabi, and together with our puppy Basie, we are currently traveling around Europe, exploring all of its hidden gems and making memories in our self-converted campervan. We started in the UK, drove across to Lithuania, and now our plan is to go up to the Arctic Circle and then down to the south of Europe. We will document our adventures in weekly videos every Sunday, so join us by subscribing to our channel, it's free after all, and turn on the notifications so you're made aware of every time we upload a new video, and follow us on Instagram for bonus behind the scenes footage. Towards us. Should I run? Oh, sorry. Did you get any?
Epic. I don't even care that it's raining. Wow.
That was good, wasn't it?
I'm going to keep my camera in the front, I think.
I think you should. Here we go again. We have some activity on the road.
Someone knows what this is.
As you heard in our intro, we are driving through Finland to make it to the Arctic Circle, and I think today is the day.
Today is a very special day because we're going to meet a special person.
We're going to leave Basie in the van. He's got some goodies on the bed. He's got fresh water and it's not too hot. It's actually fairly cold.
It's cold, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to go and explore this super special place. So excited.
Bye, buddy. So it's really rainy here and yeah, the weather's been naff all night. Some of the rain came into the van. Oh, I need to lock the van. Got a bit of rain in the van, unfortunately, but it wasn't too bad. Those of you that have done this sort of road trip before, you might know where we are. It's not that hard to figure out because it's so exciting to be here. We have come to...
Arctic Circle! And Santa Claus Village, whichever you find more exciting.
Santa Claus Village, definitely.
I just ran to get the umbrella because I thought it's raining quite a bit, so I'm not in the most Christmassy mood, but now we're gonna go and meet the special guy.
She says it's not that Christmassy, but I mean, rain on Christmas, that's exactly what I'm used to. The only place in the world that you can buy Christmas decorations all year round.
I can imagine in the winter being like a long queue here to see Santa, so I think we're quite lucky that we can just walk in and see him. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous.
We've never met the big man before.
Only sent letters.
Yeah, only sent letters, but never got a reply.
Hello, Santa.
England, okay. Yes. What is your name?
Sam.
What is your home, Sam?
Brighton.
Brighton?
Yes.
And what is your name?
Gabi.
Gabi.
From Lithuania.
Lithuania, okay.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Nice to meet you.
Vilnius on Kaunas, Klaipėda, Soleil.
Oh, wow, you know.
Of course he knows everywhere.
Atsu.
Oh, that's amazing.
I have to know everything.
Wow. It's
Have
really
you
nice to
have you
meet
been many times in Lithuania?
Many, many times.
Yeah.
Not as many times as you have.
Where is your home city?
Vilnius.
Vilnius, yes.
Vilnius.
Last time when I was visiting in Vilnius, I was sleeping in Congress Hotel.
Really?
Oh, very nice.
Second floor of the Congress Hotel. There is the president suite. It's okay.
Traveling around Europe in a camper van.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long is your tourney? How many months?
6 months.
Okay, now we are ready to go.
Yep.
Cheese, Lithuania. Hey,
Oh,
okay, have a nice time here. Good luck
Nice
for
to meet you.
Next meeting in Brighton.
Yes.
Good luck to Brighton football.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
That was so good. Oh my god, I loved it. That was like, it like defeated all my expectations. It was
I
like,
know.
he knew Lithuania and he knew how to say Ach and he knew Brighton football. I was like, what?
Life highlight for sure. Wow, that was incredible. He was so friendly. I mean, of course he's friendly. It's just
I was
no-brainer.
like, I wasn't sure if he was going to speak English and stuff. And
Yeah. No, I said surely he speaks English. You can't come all this way and he's not speaking English, especially if you have kids. What a nice guy. And obviously a really nice guy in real life as well. He was saying that he's stayed at
Congress Hotel.
Congress Hotel in Vilnius.
If you like to buy one, there's 3 different size options.
Different size options. But this is us.
Oh, that is us. What do you think? Fishki Brango.
Oh, it's a bit expensive. We've got a very small budget on our trip.
Yeah. We got a photo and they gave it to us for free. It's so nice of them. Wow. Oh, look at that. That was actually insane. I was a bit overwhelmed. Like, he was so chatty and so welcoming. We didn't have a chance to ask anything. And he was just asking all the questions, making all the chit chat. And then we took a photo and we left. And it was just perfect.
Yeah, it was like, it's a free experience to meet Santa Claus. And yeah, I'm also overwhelmed. Like, I feel like a child, like completely like, I don't know, I feel like my heart's filled with joy.
We had to wait maybe 20 minutes or no, longer than
It was
that.
like an hour.
Maybe an hour to see Santa.
And they shut the door like literally before we were, it was like our turn to go and they closed the door.
Santa have a break? Unbelievable. But it was incredible to meet him. I mean, those of you that say he's not real, this just proves that he is real. And
he's a cool guy.
And he's a cool guy. And he's been to Lithuania.
And he knows Vilnius, Kaunas, Klaipėda, Šiauliai, and he can say ačiū, which is thank you in Lithuanian.
And
he's been to Vilnius.
he knows that Brighton's got a football club.
He knows everything.
Yeah, 100% recommend. If you're in this area, well, no, drive here or fly here or train here to come and see him.
Here.
Get yourself here. We want to put the photo down, make sure Basie's all right, and then we're going to go and explore the rest of the Santa village because
And cross the line.
And cross the line into the Arctic Circle. Yeah, crazy.
Santa Claus main post office. Arctic Circle, Finland. That's where the letters go. Listen to the music.
I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. I literally think we're the biggest kids here at the whole place.
I'm loving it though. Yeah. So we're just crossing the line of the Arctic Circle, and I thought it was really interesting when I read that Arctic Circle is actually not fixed. The coordinates do say 66 degrees, 32 minutes and 35 seconds, but apparently the North Pole moves every year by 14 meters, 14 and a half meters.
14 meters?
Yeah, it's
What?
shifting northwards.
Whoa, that's a
So
lot.
it's crazy. So the Arctic Circle and the latitude is not fixed. But yeah, crazy.
So this place actually has lots and lots and lots of activities, but of course they all come with a price. So you can go during the winter season, you can go snowmobiling? Well, there's a snowmobile park, there's reindeer, there's husky park, there's all sorts of things you can do. You can go on a safari being pulled by the huskies on the sled in the winter, obviously.
Or reindeer as well. I think there's like different activities, but I think now we're gonna go and see if we can see Santa's reindeers. And I think it was like €5 to feed them, because huskies were a bit more expensive. They're 35 each. But let's go and see what we can find.
So we found the spot for seeing the reindeer and we're just waiting for our turn. I think we're going to get given like a little bit of a twig or something for the reindeer to eat.
Yeah, but the lady said that they're not too hungry.
Oh,
Thank you.
There you go.
thank you.
Amazing.
And I think you heard the instructions.
Uh-huh.
The
Yep,
whole
yep.
side, stroke on the back and the shoulders, but not on the head. Okay, please step into the office.
Thank you. Ooh. Oh, hello. He really wants it. Oh. Hello. Hello. Mine's gone.
The nice lady that was here, she just told us that they eat grass and leaves and also mushrooms.
Yeah.
So like vegan diet, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're such gentle animals. They're so cute, and they really want to come and say hello. Well, obviously, because when you have leaves, especially, they want to come and say hello.
As soon as we walked through the gate, it was like,
Oh.
we were the most popular people here for about 2 seconds, and then the next people were the most popular people here.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we're done with the Santa village, and there's so much to see, so much to do.
Highly recommend it. It's been absolutely great.
We saw the Santa, then we saw the Roosevelt cabin, saw the reindeer. We went to some souvenir shops. Sam's might get a mug. You still thinking about
I
getting
might
a mug?
get a mug. I don't know. We left one of our
pricey.
Palanga mugs in Lithuania, so maybe I'll get a memento mug.
Yeah. But we're getting pretty hungry, so I think we're going to go back to the van and have a sandwich or something. There's one thing we want to go and see. It's a forestry museum. So as you saw our previous video, perhaps, we're kind of fascinated by all these forestry machinery and logging, and I think Finland is really good at it. So it would be really nice to see a place where they talk about the history, to see some original antique pieces and things like that. Well, I don't know. We'll see what we see there, and we share with you as well.
Onto the Forestry Museum.
So we've just arrived at the forestry place, and it's very quiet. There's no other cars, no one is here. I mean, it's good when there's no people, but also, is it good when there is no people? We'll have to find out.
The sun's come out. Glorious. Glorious, glorious, glorious. Should we go and see this place? Come on, let's go.
Someone needs another coffee. Open Tuesday to Sunday?
Stop
You're on
filming.
a schedule.
I'm not on a schedule.
Hey, oh, sorry. 10 seconds, only 10 seconds.
No problem.
Only 10 seconds. Where are you coming from?
Coming from England, London.
London. Something to information for
Yeah.
some special place.
Yeah. We're recording our trip. We're driving for 6 months around Europe. So we're going. Well, we started in England and we drove across to Lithuania, and then Latvia, Estonia. Got the ferry to Helsinki, and now we're up here, going back down through Norway, and then into Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, and then back to Italy and and then go
By
by car.
I
Yeah,
thought couple of thousands kilometers.
12,000.
12,000.
Yeah.
And my name is Sirpa Vanhani-Haatsi. I'm very pleased you are visiting our museum.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
12 euros.
12.
per
Oh, yeah,
ticket.
yeah, yeah.
And I give you kind of something. Now we are here. This is what this moment.
Uh-huh.
And you must go to your right.
Mm-hmm.
And there is all explanation.
So we've just been given a little Forestry Museum English guide. She told us to go to the right first, to the red cabin.
Yep.
First one is Amahusikko Camp. It was built in the 50s and transferred to the museum in 1985. This is a camp where the forest workers would stay, and in 1947 Finland released a law which stated that no more than 25 men could sleep in one room. And these bigger camps would always have their cook, and it would pretty much always be a female cook. So there would be a female cooking for them, and then they would come here and sleep and then go work in the forest.
Look at that kettle.
Oh, that's a big kettle! I love the colour of it. Wow, that could make a lot of tea.
Tough way of life for the lumberjacks. Very, very tough way of life. And the tools are so primitive. I mean, I'm sure it's a tough job now, even with chainsaws and all the equipment for logging, but back then it must have been unbelievable.
It's quite a low door. But yeah, these buildings, it's hard to find them. They're very rare. You can't find many of them because initially they were built as temporary buildings, so they would use them for a few winters and then abandon them afterwards, so they never stayed for very long. This is a bit more modernish times. When they started using trucks, 1930s, they started transportation.
And it smells incredible in here. I feel like I keep saying that no matter where I go in Finland, in all the buildings and all the timber buildings, they all smell absolutely incredible.
But it's got an interesting story to tell because during the war, Russian prisoners stayed in this cabin and they wrote their names and why they were here onto the walls. So we'll try and see where those writings are. Whoa, look at that. That looks like big.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's been like fighter jets flying over us all day. It's a bit eerie.
The store for the log transportation tools.
Whoa.
They didn't need to grit the roads because obviously they didn't use tires in vehicles, they used sledges, so they would plow the snow, trample it and then sprinkle it so it becomes smoother and frozen ice road. So this is actually creating an ice road, so they would get sprinkled water to make it run smoother with the sledges for transporting the logs. This one is the floating house. It was built in 1904 and used until the 60s. And in the floating house, the workers could stay and sleep and take a rest. And there's also a manager would stay there who had the telephone, so he would occasionally check how the floating was going. And apparently floating was really hard work. And there was a saying, when the log is floating, there's no rest. And apparently some workers would work days without sleep, because I guess once the log's in the river, you just have to keep going. 1904, this was built. Crazy. Nice. I mean, it's got a high ceiling and it feels quite spacious. There's a space above there as well. Look at these for beating lots of eggs. To make pancakes? Could you have pancakes in 1904? I recognise that thing over there.
Oh, mincer.
Yeah, my mum still has one like that.
Yeah, she got me mincing those poppy seeds last Christmas and it wasn't fun. So they would use tools like this. These are like dog teeth that they bash into the timber, and then you could join two bits of timber up with these and then you can pull them down the lake easily. But there were all sorts of different types of ways of connecting the timber. Yeah, super interesting. And again, we watched this show called Big Timber on Netflix, and they still use the same dog teeth with a hole in it with a rope to pull the logs from behind the boat. So the next one is a sauna from the 1940s. And if you know anything about Finland, you know that the Finns love their sauna.
Seeing these cabins and how hard they worked, it just gave me the feeling of kind of quite miserable life, working so hard in such conditions. But seeing that they have sauna, they must be able to find times to have a good time.
Low ceilings. It's very dark in here. I'm not sure if you can see anything, but there's a huge fire here with the benches. Oh, it must have gotten so hot in here. Goodness. This is obviously some quite modern-ish machinery for logging. Something that made me laugh is these skis that mount on the front tyres. So you have the snow chains on the back wheels. This particular one is like a steam-powered locomotive. It's incredible. It looks like a train. It's got ice chains on it for going through the snow, and skis on the front for navigating. That was super interesting, and considering it was only €6, it was a nice activity to do. We've probably spent, I don't know, 2 hours here or something. We're watching this TV show called Big Timber at the moment. It's quite relative, and
Yeah,
I don't know.
Visualize the characters, and like it's such hard work even nowadays, and it just like makes you think how hard physical labor that must have been.
But yeah, I'd highly recommend coming to this place.
I think it's been like not only the harsh conditions of the weather and hard physical labor, but also living in such small space with people. Like, you know, we know van life, but one of these cabin law rules: if someone has hammered a nail into the wall in order to hang his clothes on it, others are not allowed to use it. Another one. The one who's cold lights the fire. I don't know, I can imagine it being quite humorous, living with people and becoming a team, and, you know, doing the hard work, but working hard together and then resting together and going to the sauna together. It must be like a community, family feel, or at least I hope it would. I keep laughing at this cabin law. The last two ones, nobody is allowed to piss in the cabin at night, and the last one, farting is allowed. Also allowed in our cabin, and we all...
Sounds like our rules.
So yesterday we met Santa Claus, and today, by a complete surprise, unexpectedly, we met Mrs. Santa Claus.
The lady that works in this Forestry museum said that she was Mrs. Santa Claus last year. Hope you enjoyed today's video, everybody. My name has been Sam.
It still is.
And still is. And this is Gabi. Still Gabi. And I'm very tired. We're going to end the vlog here. We'll see you next week. Subscribe if you want to keep up to date with our adventure. Like the video if you enjoyed it. And we'll see you on... When will it be? Sunday? But when we're out today? Yeah. See you on Wednesday! See you on Sunday! Just to cover both bases.
Oh dear.
Goodbye, Basie.
There must be some Basie fans out there. The most beautiful, handsome puppy of the internet. Love a bit of attention. Not too much.
Okay, bye.
Bye, buddy.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to have on a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle. Am I filming?
Yeah.
Oh. Check this out. Can you see it?